Hey guys, thanks for showing up. I could use a little break from painting the mural. Hopefully next time you see it, I'll have a little bit more done. What we are going to do today is we were starting to learn about Florida, and we were going to make art based on Florida and things found in Florida. I wanted to end the 9 weeks with a Florida landscape. Last time you guys came to art, we worked on a Florida map. I wanted us to make that a giant map of the United States, but it doesn't look like we're going to get to that in time. So what we're going to do today is we are going to draw our own Florida state flag. Now to do this, we're going to have to use a 6" by 6" square of paper, and we are going to have to make our own compass. Now you can make a compass out of string. That's what I had to do for the planet and the sun. If you need to make a giant circle, what we need to do is make 4 concentric circles that fit into a 6" by 6" square. Now think of a concentric circle as a raindrop in a water puddle. You'll see a bunch of ripples come out from the center. That's what concentric means. All these circles share the same center. So what you're going to do is you can take any piece of paper, a tiny piece of paper. You should measure it so that you are making 5 dots. One is the dot that's going to be the middle of our circle, and then the 4 dots around that will kind of be like our 4 picture frame dots. What I like to do is tape my paper down, my square, and with my compass that I just made by poking 5 holes in a piece of cardboard, I just like to tape it around and then use 2 points, either the point of 2 pencils. I'm just going to use a wooden skewer that we use for clay. I'm going to use that. And then I will just draw around 4 times. And that's how you make 4 concentric circles. Now, if you're having trouble with this, one little pro tip that I like to do, I like to just use the edge of my thumbnail. I will put that in the middle of my square. To find the middle of the square, after you have your 6" by 6" square, I like to fold it twice in half. Wherever those 2 folds intersect, that's going to be the center of your paper. Put your thumb on the center of the paper and make sure that you do not move your thumb or your pencil, and you can spin the square paper around until you've come back to where you started and you've got a circle. Do that 4 times. If your square is now divided into 4 sections, you can call them sections A, B, C, and D. In section A, I tell the kids, you guys, that I like to start by drawing a fat ice cream cone with a giant cherry on top. And all the kids know what a giant ice cream cone with a giant cherry on top looks like. That is actually the face of our Native American Floridian. What she is doing is dropping flower petals on the shore. So I will draw flowers underneath that. And where the 2 folds meet is usually where the bottom of her arm will go. Down in section C, I like to draw the rest of her dress and 2 little feet. And then I like to fill the picture with explosions. Explosions behind her. Explosions in front of her at the bottom in section D. A bunch of explosions at the top. Well, those are not explosions. Those are going to be the palms. Vertical dividing line is going to be the tree trunk, and then we need to draw the steamboat coming in on the horizon. We need to draw the water slightly behind the steamboat, and then I will draw a half circle and the rays of the sun to fill in this picture. What I like to do is draw my stars, write "In God We Trust" on the bottom, write the Great Seal of the state of Florida, and you're done. Hold on to this. On our next art assignment, we will trace it with markers, color it in with colored pencils, crayons, markers, whatever you have, and then we will cut it out and glue it and make our own Florida flag, which is a great precursor to our next assignment after that, where we will be designing our own state seal for our own state, whatever you want to make up. That's it for this week. Hopefully when you come back, this will have a lot more color on it. Until then, see you next time. Bye. Okay guys, today's art pro tip. Quarantine's not over. So whether you're touching dirty crayons, dirty markers, dirty pencils, a dirty table, you still need to wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Just like this.
points!
For this week's bonus points, you can take a virtual tour of these museums. I just want you to get back to me. Let me know who your favorite artist and your favorite painting is. That's it. See you next week.